Kwa majina naitwa Nabigogo. I'm a spiritualist. I'm also a teacher, a doctor. So I do spiritual teaching and spiritual healing. So I'm a teacher and I also a doctor. Yeah. With the death or the seasons of death, these are seasons. And seasons are being controlled by principalities. And this is what I normally say about principalities are the forces or legalities or entities that are controlling the cosmic realm in the spiritual world. So everything which normally happens, and they happens with time and seasons, and there are seasons for everything. And apart from seasons, what normally sustain the seasons is what we call the sacrifice. The world is all about the sacrifice. You have to sacrifice for your living, you sacrifice for your health, you sacrifice for your properties or whatever. Everything in this world is sacrifice. Even us coming here, we sacrifice. Us waking up, you sacrifice. So it depends which kind of sacrifice you are taking or you are making here. But when we talk about the entities and principalities, these are not demons. They are not demons. When we talk about this principality or entities, these are not demons. Principalities are forces that are controlling the realm, that are controlling the nature. So everything happens at a given time through their control. The masters who are also manipulating these principalities, and that's why there are seasons when things happens in a unique way, and that's why there's a certain period of time you will see the kids dying, young people dying, celebrity dying, politicians are dying, mothers are giving birth dead, unborn children, these are the infant dies. So you see, this kind of things happens with the reasons, and nothing in this world will happen like the death of these people. Somebody will just say, oh, it's just occurred, that is the nature of God. Do you think the will of God, God wants you to die at early age? No.
No.
People will say, oh, that's how God's plan. No, God brought us here for a purpose, with a purpose. For a period of, we live here until our destiny time reaches. But when you die at a time death, that is not the hands of God. That is the will of attack. That's a spiritual attack. So when somebody is saying, oh, people will just die, I see some people are coming down, oh, Omondi just died like that in reckless driving. My friend, you can't just wake up and you want yourself to be dead. Even anybody who commits suicide, like, I don't know, the father of Jambi, how he died, is not his will or his wish to die. The principalities that has conquer or possess his mind, and that's why he died untimely. That is not his right time. Unaware he is killing himself or whatever has killed him, that thing has done that thing without the conscience of his consciousness. You see, so when you have to, the most important thing, you have to awake. Your consciousness must be awake, because when you are not awake is when now the sun spirit will come and possess your spiritual body. Celebrities, the other time this year I said during the certain back interview about that more people will die, that more celebrity will die, they are coming to die, and that's now we've seen so many, we cannot even name them. Last time I talk about Chira's death, and I also warned that the more deaths, the more the accident will still come. The other time I talk about when Benin came here, I warned people about this, that this guy is coming with the intention of sacrificing people. See what is happening. See what happened after he left here. So many people dies because those are the principality that is governing his ministry. We don't say that he's worshiping devil. No, I'm not talking about that. Somebody should not. I'm talking about principalities are not demons here. I can't put principalities and devil. These are legal entities. There are legal entities and illegal ones. So it depends on which one you are talking about. So the only problem here is now when you come in and doing negative stuff in the realm, because there's warfare. Here we are at war. Spirit are at war at any time. People, the world itself is spiritual, and that's why at a certain time will reach when now the time of fight spiritually, you have to support yourself spiritually. But if you think that you are only living in a physical life, you are wrong, because a lot of percentage of you living, a lot of in your body is spiritual. The only 1% which is the heaviest body is the physical body. Now we don't go about that. Now let's talk about the Fred. This is so painful. Jambi. Now I can say what happened there was somehow negligence of doctors. You know that some sickness which should be treated traditionally. I think that sickness was endometriosis. Yeah. That should be taken. You have to take traditional herbs. I treat that sickness always. I treat them, and these things they will normally they can make you not to get pregnant. They can make you during the ovulation time you feel pain in your abdomen. You feel abdominal pain. Yeah, and there are also another one which when you go for a long call, it comes out. You see, these are so many different stuff, but you should not go for operation for this. No, it's something which it's hereditary, or you can get it through somebody. You know, men are carriers here. When you carry, you have it, or you sleep with a woman who has that thing. When you go again and sleep with another woman, you take this thing. We don't get affected like because we don't attend menstrual periods. Yeah. We don't attend that. But suppose we could have done that, we could have feel it. But sometimes you will find some men are having it because it's too much for them. They feel that pain, or when they go to the toilet, they feel it, and also can affect you. This also can also affect you through this abnormal sex people do here. They are this I don't know. They also can create such kind of stuff. This gayism and whatever. Now leave alone that. This disease is manageable, is not treatable. When you go for birth, somebody wants to conceive, it blocks. When you want to conceive, it blocks the tube. So the sperms will never go there for fertilization. Now, supposingly you get pregnant. Now, during the time of delivery, it blocks the cervix. It blocks. It goes to your stomach, then slips where the cervical doors is. So it blocks the cervix. That's why we'll say, oh, the doors of the cervix is not yet open. No, let's go for operation or CS. These things, there's a way they were managing this traditionally through herbs. It's manageable. It's not treatable. Now, leave alone that. Now the death of Fred. May his soul, you see, it really, Fred was my friend, actually. And I think I had met him twice. And may his soul rest in peace. And it really got into me so much. So yes, right. It's only that I could not go to Nairobi now to go and see where he's lying. But I heard the story was so painful, so much. See, until I don't know. It really pains when a young boy like him who wanted to come to limelight at a certain time. Now, you know, this was the time Fred was rising. You know, he had come to fame, fine, but now he was changing, it was transforming. You see how death sometimes speaks, and people normally don't listen. time. Sometimes, when there's a time I saw an interview with Fred and Obina. Obina was thanking him for hosting him in a one bedroom, and they eat together. That thing speaks a lot. And I saw it a day before Fred passes. That's where I pop into that video. Like I see now, this is now a true man. When somebody helps you, you have to thank him. It's when you grow. It doesn't matter where you are or you are more than that person who helped you. When he become a stepping stone or a bridge for you, don't forget that bridge and break the bridge. You never know, you might come back. What Obina did was very good because he was thanking. He has no debt. When now Fred left him, now he can go in peace and he can also stay in peace. But supposingly he did not do that, he could have lived with guilt. Oh, I did not thank him. But that was the best thing somebody can do when somebody help you somewhere or somebody lift you somewhere. It was the best thing Obina did. Now I saw another video of these people, this guy trying to unite together with a brother, which has never happened before. They normally do separate stuff, you see.
Yeah.
It's a very nice stuff. And now Rico Omondi was trying to give this man, leave him in the entertainment industry. Then Rico goes to political industry. That was very fine. And so unfortunate sadness happens. And this thing, I saw it, Fredo did not just die. There was some fishy things which happens here. And the first thing, maybe, I can say it was to weaken somebody politically. You see, that is the motive these people had. Bill was to be passed, and Rick was to be present to that bill. Eric Omondi has been an Ammonite. He has been on the forefront of fighting for these young people in a chama called Sisi Kwa Sisi. I really like how the guy was coming, and he wanted to be maybe MP of Langata, if I'm not wrong. Now, this is how opponent normally works spiritually. When I want to fight my opponent, I monitor him very well. If I see he's very strong, I cannot attack that person. Now, what should I do? Because these enemies, they are very patient with you. They can monitor you even for a year. They come and be in your house. They do 1, 2, 3. They monitor you, send monitoring spirit. They do this and this. Even monitor spirit, there are some of these monitor lizards in your house. Some of the flies. You come, will follow you. There are some birds will follow you always. They see what you do every day, how you eat, how you sleep, and how you do that. They see your weakness, and with strength, they will remove your strength and add more weakness in you. And that's what they did to Eric Omondi. It's somebody has sacrificed this guy to weaken Eric Omondi politically. And this is the time the guy should not go down. This is the time Eric should stand strong. This death of his brother should make him go. The spirit of his brother is not dead. The only flesh which is dead. Let him not fear anything. Let it go. Let him go politically. Because the spirit of this brother will be with him always. He will fight for him. Eric Omondi has remained one person now. The brother died, I don't know, last year. Now he's remaining with just a sister. He's now alone. Let him not be alone. He's not alone. The spirit of brother is with him. And whatever these people did to this boy, because like when you see the death of Fred was the same, is just the same with the death of Chira. This now this is how they take people at the early morning hours. You see, Fred died around 3 to 4. You see, I think that is where he was killed, 3 to 4. Yeah, and that's the time of sacrifice. People normally do. The same time Chira did, the same accident. Like you find the rapes. Somebody who died with a road accident with a bike, you'll find this. He has some scratches or brushes on the shoulders, like on the knees. Even as we ride bike, ukigongeka kidogo hivyo mpata umeshajiguara hivi na huku uso huku, hapa hakuna kitu, like unapata kama meno ndio zimetoka, ribs zimevunjika. My friend, it's okay, no problem, leave that one for the hospital people to monitor. And that is not right. The rate of by which young people are dying in this country should be contained. We should stand strong as spiritual leaders, those who have there before us. You know, it's not this thing we can't do alone. It is us to stand strong with those who are there before us to guide us on this. We as young people, we cannot stand this alone. You see, spiritually it is unifying everybody. When you are feeling that pain, is me also I'm feeling the pain. Because if we just sit down and watch, and there's so many society just come here and taking away our young people, well, these are the generation, these are the people who will form this generation in future. When these good people, nice people are being slaughtered, are being sacrificed at this young age, are being taken at this young age, where are we heading to? Who will remain for us? The weak people will remain. If you cannot fight these standards, look for a solution for this. Tomorrow there will be another person. It will reach on your doorstep. Tomorrow will be you. Tomorrow will be your brother. Tomorrow will be your sister. Tomorrow will be your father. Tomorrow will be your mother. It's high time. Then as young people, you know, there are people who, when they go to these secret societies, they write the name of these big people, this celebrity, for sacrifice, for them to get fame. That's the problem. They go there, they give the names for those who are on the limelight, so they sacrifice these people. It's not right, because this thing will not help you anywhere. If you want to succeed, or you want to be you make it in a celebrity life, if that is your call, no problem. Work on your star very well alone. Stop this nonsense of this sacrificing people, like that's a negative entity. You should not do that. If you want to sacrifice, go and sacrifice animals. There's so many animals. People have been sacrificing animals, not people. What is your problem? Because this dark entity, dark world, or dark entities, that the people who always mislead our people. If for you to get fame, you come and slaughter your brother, come and slaughter your friend. You see, now you see the recently the Angla musicians here, Prince Inda. People are thinking, maybe I don't agree with people. Whatever people are thinking that Inda is sacrificing his fans is not true. This is totally not right. The rate we are dying here, like also we are connecting this. We don't forget where we came from. The more problem we are failing, the more problem is the society we are coming from. Because you are coming to a certain society where your family, you want to take your family to another level. You want to live a good life because you grew up in a poverty. You want to change the face of that family. By that time you are starting changing this face, is when now things starting working abnormal with you. They starting fighting you. My friend, our parents who are at home, please, this is the only thing. When you see a brother or your brother's child or your own son or your own daughter is going well, wish him well. Stop creating jealousy into them. You are killing people's children. It's not right, because you have also given birth. Those parents who normally feel jealousies when somebody is growing, I'm warning you guys, please come back to God. That is only things. Don't be jealous with somebody's child because he's growing, he's buying cars. Try to work hard also. Make your child to work hard also to buy those cars. Well, it's not that when somebody is building somewhere, you want to make this person's child or son to die before he completes his building. When somebody has a good wife or a good marriage, you want to destroy this marriage. When somebody is having a good education, he wants to go to abroad, he wants to study abroad, you are destroying his destiny. What is your problem, you guys? How long will we be like this? For how long will we stand in these primitivity ways? Jealousy, anger with somebody's. You are feeling like when somebody buys a car, can you just go and ask him, how did you buy this? How much? How can I work so that me also, I buy the same thing you or more than what you have done? Why are you finishing this person on the road? What is your problem? This is not right. That primitivity idea is not good because we are eating our own people. Then thirdly, a warning to these young people. Respect your parents. Know where you came from. Respect them for you to live a good life, for a long life. Respect for them. Yeah.